transmitted by bats, raccoons, and other wild animals.
This is a disease so deadly that once symptoms appear, there is no cure. A silent killer lurking in the bite of an infected animal, and yet it is 100% preventable. Most cases come from dog bites, but rabies can also.
Good morning and welcome to What Disease Today. This morning, we take a closer look at rabies, a deadly viral disease that has plagued humanity for years. The first cases of rabies were reported in northern Malaya, particularly in area bordering Thailand in 1924. A major outbreak occurred in Kuala Lumpur. Authorities responded with mass dog vaccination and strict control measures, successfully eradicating rabies by 1954. Malaysia was declared rabies-free by the World Organization for Animal Health (OIE) in 2013, and it re-emerged in the northern state in 2015. In 2017, a major outbreak began in Sarawak, and in 2019, Sarawak has declared level 2 disaster, prompting more aggressive government response. Despite a fight to contain the disease, rabies remains a significant threat, especially in Sarawak. For the latest data and details, let's go to our correspondent, Irene Christina.
Thank you, Izatul. Now, let's take a closer look at the numbers behind this deadly disease. There are 79 human rabies cases were reported in Malaysia between 2017 and 2023, all in Sarawak with 72 fatalities. 995 confirmed animal rabies cases were recorded from 2015 to 2023, with dogs making up 89.35% of cases. What's even more alarming is that Sarawak alone accounted for 97.99% of Malaysia's total animal rabies cases. For now, Malaysia's dog vaccination rate is 16.66%, far below the 59.05% needed for herd immunity. Over 29 million people worldwide receive rabies vaccinations annually, but vaccination rates in Malaysia need improvement. The data makes it clear that rabies is still a deadly problem, and more aggressive control measures are needed.
That's a shocking statistic, but what happened to a person once infected?
Rabies progresses in 5 stages, each more dangerous than the last. The first stage is the incubation period, the silent phase. After a bite from an infected animal, the virus quietly travels to the nervous system. There are no visible symptoms, and this stage can last 1 to 3 months, sometimes longer. The closer the bite is to the brain, the faster the virus spreads. Then, the second stage, known as the prodromal stage, begins. This is the warning phase, lasting 2 to 10 days. Symptoms like fever, headache, fatigue, and pain at the bite site appear, along with anxiety and restlessness. At this point, the virus has reached the brain, and things take a deadly turn. Finally, the third and most severe stage, the acute neurological stage. Here, rabies takes one of 2 forms. Firstly, furious rabies, the more aggressive form. Patients experience hallucinations, extreme agitation, and muscle spasm. They develop hydrophobia, which is fear of water, and aerophobia, which is fear of air movement. The body shuts down, leading to coma and death. Secondly is paralytic rabies, a quieter but equally deadly form. Instead of aggression, the patient experiences gradual paralysis, eventually slipping into a coma and dying without much struggle.
What a terrifying disease indeed. How about the other 2 last stages?
From stage 4,
As we can see what just happened, this is the coma phase, which is stage 4. As the virus continues to affect the central nervous system, the individual slips into a coma. Rabies attacks the central nervous system, inflaming the brain and spinal cord. This inflammation, known as encephalitis, results in brain dysfunction, making it harder for the person to stay awake or respond to the environment. The person becomes unresponsive to external stimuli and brain activity is minimal. In many cases, the cerebral cortex, which is responsible for thought, can no longer function properly. As the virus spreads, it also damages the muscle responsible for breathing. The diaphragm and other respiratory muscles become paralyzed, leading to difficulty breathing. Along with the respiratory failure, the virus begins to affect other vital organs, including heart, kidneys, and liver, and the body's immune system becomes unable to fight off the infection. For stage 5, that is that stage, the body can no longer cope with the extensive damage. Death from rabies typically occurs due to cardiac arrest when the heart stops beating or respiratory arrest when breathing stops. Failure of vital organs like the lungs, kidneys, and livers ensues as the body no longer has the capacity to maintain its basic function. The process can occur within days after the coma stage. Death is almost inevitable once clinical symptoms appear, as rabies is fatal without intervention after the onset of exposure prophylaxis PEP treatment before symptoms emerge. That usually follows within 2 to 10 days after the neurological symptoms start. Remember, rabies is preventable with timely treatment, so if you're bitten or exposed to an animal, seek medical help immediately.
Good morning, Mr. Holder. Have a seat. Do you come here to know about the update about your friend Arden?
Yes, I see his conditions. What is the best thing you can do to him?
Sorry, Fazrul. I can give you a positive feedback right now, since Irene is already on stage 4 with the treatment. For your information, rabies is a deadly disease that affects brain and nervous system due to rabies virus (RABV), and it spreads through the saliva of infected animals, mostly from dogs. Once the virus enters the body, it travels through the nerves to the brain, where it causes severe symptoms. In the early stage, symptoms may seem mild, like fever, headache, and discomfort at the bite site. But as the virus progresses, more severe symptoms appear, such as anxiety, confusion, hallucination, and even paralysis. These symptoms worsen quickly, making immediate medical attention essential.
So, what is the treatment for this disease?
Alright, the first thing that we can do right after the patient got bite is we will clean the wound gently, but truly with soap and water. Then we will give the patient a rabies vaccine to prevent the virus from causing rabies. We will also give you an antibody treatment directly to the wound if you have never been vaccinated before. I know this might sound scary, but if we act quickly, rabies is completely preventable. The key is to get treatment before the symptoms develop.
Precaution against rabies. Rabies prevention is crucial to ensuring safety from this deadly disease. The best way to prevent rabies is by regularly vaccinating pets, avoiding contact with stray or wild animals, and educating others about the risk. If bitten or scratched by animal, wash the wound immediately with soap and water for at least 15 minutes. Apply antiseptics and seek medical attention to receive the rabies vaccines. Additionally, reporting aggressive or stray animals to local authorities can help prevent the spread of rabies in your communities. By taking these procedures, we can work together to eliminate rabies and protect life.
So, in conclusion, rabies is a preventable yet deadly disease, and awareness is key to stopping its spread. By following preventative measures, seeking immediate medical attention after potential exposure, and promoting responsible pet care, we can safeguard our communities. Educating others about rabies prevention ensures a safer environment for both humans and animals. Together, we can work towards a rabies-free world.
Together, we can minimize the spread of rabies disease in Malaysia.